Good morning, dear students. SSC first year session 2020 and 21. I hope you are fine by the mercy of the Creator. You are staying home and staying safe. I am fine too by the mercy of the Creator and your prayer. I am here to discuss something basic equivalence of a sentence. Before going to our today's discussion, we can make a review of our study. Can you remember what we are talking about? I think you can. We are talking about sentence, subject verb agreement, phrase, and so on. At first, we can remember sentence. Dear students, what is a sentence? I think you can remember the definition of sentence. A sentence is a group of words referring to a meaning, making a sense, and having subject-verb agreement. And if we want to give the definition of a phrase, we find that a phrase is a group of words referring to a meaning, making sense, but without having subject-verb agreement. The difference between a sentence and a phrase is drawn by the subject-verb agreement. So, our important question is, what subject-verb agreement is? We know subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement means the use of subject, the use of verb on the basis of the number and person of the subject. We are treated with the board. He is a student, or he is my brother. These two are sentences. This group of words refers to a meaning and making sense, but we find subject verb agreement here. As we find subject verb agreement in this group of words, these are sentences. But if we say my bosom friend, my bosom friend. Is this a sentence? I think you can consider it a sentence, but the correct definition is this is not a sentence, because this group of words refers to a meaning, but we do not find subject verb agreement in this group of words. As this group of words does not contain subject verb agreement, we cannot consider it as a sentence. This is a phrase. Yes, students, this is a phrase. And the difference between sentence and phrase is drawn by subject-verb agreement. Now our important question, what is subject-verb agreement? Subject-verb agreement. My dear students, remember that without subject-verb agreement we cannot make any correct sentence. And without correct sentence, we cannot write a paragraph, essay, report, and any other writing items. So, we should understand what is subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement means subject verb agreement. I read newspaper. I read newspaper. He reads newspaper. They read newspaper. There are three sentences here, and the verbs are read, reads, and read. Read depends on the subject I. Reads. I and he same number, but these are different from one another, from each other according to person. And so after I, we take it, but if we take the subject he, we have to add yes with the verb read, and so we find he reads newspaper. He and they, same person. He and they, same person, but there is a difference between these two subjects, because according to the number, these are different from each other. And so when we take subject he, we find this, and when we take subject they, we have to take read, not reads. From these three sentences, we have come to know that the verb of sentence depends on the subject, that means the number and person of the subject. And this verb is a finite verb. We are going to discuss finite verb, transitive verb, intransitive verb, etc. Our today's topic, now I am going to our today's topic. Our topic today is basic requirements of a sentence. Basic requirements of a sentence. We have come to know sentence, subject verb agreement, etc. Now we should know what may be used as subject of a sentence. That means, what are the subjects of a sentence? What can be used as subject of a sentence? Subjects, different subjects. My dear students, you know, to make a correct sentence, we should first consider the subject, and we can take three important terms or things as subject. First one, noun. A noun can be used as subject of a sentence. Different nouns can be used as subject of a sentence. We can make a sentence. Education is the backbone of a nation. Education is the backbone of a nation. This is a very common sentence to you. You know the meaning of this sentence. Education is the backbone of a nation. In this sentence, we have taken the subject education. Education is a noun. We can take a pronoun as subject of a sentence, and that is it is necessary for us. We have used it for education. From these two sentences, we can identify what a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word used after a noun. That means we use a pronoun to refer a noun. Here it refers to education. Education is the backbone of a nation. This sentence started with a noun as subject, but in this sentence we have used a pronoun as subject of this sentence, and this it is used after education. Number C, another important subject of a sentence, noun phrase. Noun phrase. By this time we have come to know the definition of phrase, dear students. I think you must remember the definition of phrase. I again define phrase. A phrase is a group of words referring to a meaning making sense without having subject-verb agreement. Without having subject-verb agreement. I have shown you the sentence regarding phrase. We can take a noun phrase as subject of a sentence. What a noun phrase is? Our question, what is a noun phrase? A noun phrase is a phrase where the noun is the most dominating word. Noun phrase is a phrase where noun is the most dominating word. The education system of our country, the education system of our country, this is the subject, is being standard day by day. These three may be used in most of the cases as subject of a sentence. These are most important subjects of a sentence. Noun, pronoun, and noun phrase. This is the noun phrase. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 words in this phrase. And among these 6 words, education is the most important one. As education is a noun, this phrase is named noun phrase. This phrase is named noun phrase. So, from these 3 sentences, we have come to know noun, pronoun, noun phrase are used as subjects in most of the sentences. Noun phrase, pronoun, and noun. You know phrase. Dear students, do you know what is the difference between phrase and idiom? Phrase and idiom. One is phrase and another is idiom. You should know the difference between phrase and idiom. In many paragraphs, essay, report, and many other writing items, we find the use of phrase, idiom, etc. We make many sentences by using idiom. Now, you should know what an idiom is. An idiom is a phrase. An idiom is a phrase. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words. Idiom is a group of words. But the difference between phrase and idiom is phrase refers to ordinary meaning and idiom refers to extraordinary meaning. We are treating with the phrase and idiom. My younger brother. My younger brother. This is just a phrase. It does not refer to any extraordinary meaning. But in order to is a phrase. At the same time, it is an idiom, because It refers to extraordinary meaning, and so we identify my younger brother as a phrase, and in order to is an idiom. You should know the use of idioms. You should know the use of phrase, sentence, etc. to make a correct sentence. Without making correct sentence, you cannot carry good marks in your examination. My objective is to make you expert in writing correct sentences, because you have to write paragraph, essay, report, story, dot chart, theme, summary, and so on. If you want to answer these items, you should know the use of correct sentence, and correct sentence depends on the use of different terms in sentences. Today, I am here to discuss the important terms of a correct sentence. We have come to know subject. What are the subjects? Now we can go to discuss verb. Subject and verb, these are the most important parts of a sentence. Without these two, we cannot imagine any correct sentence in written form. I have shown you how these two are important to make a correct sentence. Now we can discuss verb. We have come to know subject. Now we can discuss verb. Do you know the definition of verb, my dear students? Of course you can. Today we can discuss again the definition, different verbs, etc. We can discuss 6 verbs: independent verb, dependent verb, finite verb, non-finite verb, transitive verb, and intransitive verb. Transitive verb and intransitive verb, finite verb and non-finite verb, independent verb and dependent verb. First one, independent verb. Independent verb means the verb which is not dependent on other verb. This verb can make a sense with subject. He is reading newspaper. In this sentence, the independent verb is reading. He is a student. In this sentence, the independent verb is. But this is used as dependent verb, assisting verb in this sentence. Dependent or assisting verb. The verb which is used to make correct sentence according to tense, voice, structure, etc. That means the verb which assists other verb to make tense, voice, structure, etc. That is assisting or dependent verb. In this sentence, is an assisting verb, which is assisting read to make the sentence present continuous tense. We can take another sentence. He has bought a book. He has bought a book. There are two verbs in this sentence. One is has and the other is bought. The present form of bought is buy. Has assists the verb buy to make present perfect tense, and so this verb is independent, and this one is an assisting verb. Now we can discuss finite and non-finite verb. This is the most important term and thing we should know to make a correct sentence. Finite and non-finite verb. Finite verb. Dear students, I want to make you understand the use of finite verb in an easy way. Finite verb means verb which is associated with the number and person of the subject. You know subject verb agreement. To maintain subject verb agreement, we need finite verb. Without finite verb, we cannot make any correct sentence. Suppose you want to make a sentence, I going there. I going there. Is this a correct sentence, dear students? Of course not. Of course not. Here we find subject, verb, etc. But this verb does not agree with the subject. This verb does not maintain any tense and structure, and so this sentence is an incorrect sentence. To make this sentence a correct sentence, we need finite verb. Finite verb means verb which is associated or connected, which depends on the number and person of the subject. Here the subject I. This verb going does not agree with the subject I. According to structure and according to tense, this is an incorrect sentence. We know without correct sentence, we cannot express our thoughts and ideas. We cannot write anything. To make this sentence a correct one, we have to use the finite verb. This is not a finite verb. In this sentence, this is a wrong use of verb. To make this sentence correct, we need a finite verb, and the correct sentence is I go there. I go there. From these two, we have come to know finite verb, the use of finite verb, the definition of finite verb. Finite verb depends on the subject, on the number and person of the subject. Non-finite verb. Non-finite verb. Non-finite verb means verb which is not connected or associated with the subject. I go there to take rest. I go there to take rest. In this sentence there are two verbs. First one is a finite verb, and the second one, take, is a non-finite verb. Take is a non-finite verb because This verb take is not connected or associated with the subject. This verb cannot determine the tense of the sentence, but go is connected with the number and person of the subject. The tense of the sentence depends on this verb, and so this is a finite verb. The necessity of non-finite verb is sometimes we extend the information of a sentence. We want to add something with a speech, with a sentence, then we take non-finite verb. Here we have taken take with preposition to. That means this is an infinitive, and to take place is an infinitive phrase. This infinitive phrase is used to extend the information of the sentence. I go there. After that, we have taken to take rest, and to take rest is a phrase, and to take is an infinitive, and this is a non-finite verb. Another non-finite verb, going home, I take rest. Going home, I take rest. Going home, I take rest. In this sentence, we have taken two verbs. One is going, and the other is one is going, and the other is take. Here, going is a non-finite verb, and take is a finite verb. Going non-finite and take finite verb, because we have come to know the use of finite and non-finite verb, different subjects, etc. No more today. Stay home, stay safe, be attentive with study, read your textbook again and again, and go through the important passages first, understand the meaning of the passage, understand the word meaning, go on with your study. See you again. Thank you.